This is a special day. I will mark it in my calendar for the rest of my life. I am happy to be here. I consider this place my home. My connection with Madrid has never been broken. And when I arrived at the base an hour and a half ago, that feeling was rekindled in me. I have a sense that this is the beginning of a new era. On Monday, Xabi Alonso was officially introduced as the new head coach of Madrid and gave his first press conference. In this video, we will discuss what kind of new Madrid Alonso wants to build, as well as which transfers might happen in the near future. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. My thanks to you, and let's get started. So, here are some photos from the presentation. Xabi Alonso has returned to Madrid as a coach and signed a 3-year contract, after which he held a press conference that featured several very interesting moments. We want to understand when and how to press high up the pitch, but with control. It's also important to be able to read situations when it's worth pushing forward and when it's better to fall back. But in any case, we want to play actively and ambitiously. We have players who are capable of making this happen. Unfortunately, in the past season, we really did accumulate quite a few questions about how the team operates without the ball, how high up and intelligently they can press the opponent, especially a strong opponent, as we saw in a classic one. Most importantly, how to avoid conceding counterattacks and not collapsing defensively. Xabi Alonso will try to fix this, and here's another interesting clarification. My idea is to control the game both with and without the ball. We need to be proactive. That sounds good, doesn't it? A Madrid side that's ready to press any opponent and do it constantly, that will look spectacular. If Xabi Alonso manages to get the team to play that kind of football, I've read the opinions of Madrid fans and some of them are absolutely thrilled. Alonso will really make our players earn their salaries. Some won't be able to handle it. Madrid's speed next season is going to be something else. I can't wait. Laziness is over. Alonso will burn it out of the players. Alonso has 1,000 methods that Madrid players have never even seen before. Later in this video, we'll talk about the upcoming transfer specifically for Xabi Alonso, so he can bring his coaching ideas to the pitch and have the right players for them. But for now, I have a very interesting question for you. Do you really believe that Xabi Alonso will actually make Mbappe, Vini Jr., for example, work in the press today? Or will he fail at it, just like Carlo Ancelotti often did this past season? Share your opinion in the comments. I'll be happy to read them. Jude can be special in any position because he's a special player. His breakthrough is the breakthrough of a new generation player. He's only 21 years old and he will be a key element in the club's future projects. Now is the right time to work with him. I see him as a central midfielder. We will try to make him as effective as possible. In previous videos here on the channel, we have already analyzed in detail what Madrid could look like under Xabi Alonso. Watch them after this video if you haven't already. But for now, I'll briefly remind you of what Madrid could really look like. Courtois in goal, 3 central defenders, let's say Rudiger, Asensio and the newcomer Hassan. On the flanks, Trent from Liverpool, on the right and Carreras on the left, and we'll talk about him very soon. In midfield, Fede and Tchouaméni with Jude up front. And here are the 2 forwards, Mbappe and Vini Jr. Coaches depend on the players, and I believe that our players are of a very high level. The task is to build a team, unlock their potential and achieve unity. If we work together, we have tremendous strength. Carreras hasn't become a Madrid player yet, even though we've already put him in the lineup. The thing is, the deal is supposed to go through this week. The purchase of Benfica's left back is a priority for Madrid. Carreras is 22 years old. Alonso wants him. He has agreed to the transfer, and the transfer fee is around 50 million euros. At the same time, as always, Madrid have their own perspective on players, and we can discuss that as well. Here is one of the fans' doubts and another suggestion for a transfer on the left side of defense. If we can somehow sign Grimaldo from Bayern, that would be better than Carreras. In my opinion, Carreras is not experienced enough yet to be Madrid's main left back, and we need a stable, attacking left back who is reliable and high quality. I don't see him as a significant upgrade compared to Mendy or Fran Garcia. It's more of a gamble. He hasn't proven yet that he's ready to be a starting player. That's an interesting point as well. What do you think about Carreras? And if you haven't gotten acquainted yet, I recommend doing so in a special app where you'll find Carreras' entire career, other details about his biography, as well as a lot of statistics on how he performed for Benfica, and most importantly, the latest news. If this transfer happens any minute now, it will be very useful. You'll find the link in the pinned comment. Download the app and you'll always be up to date with the latest news. And you'll have access to a wealth of information. And now, a few more transfer updates. Marca reports uncertainty regarding 2 players. Will Ceballos stay or will he have to leave? And the situation with Endrick is also being decided. The club believes it would be best to loan out the young Brazilian so he can get more playing time. Honestly, in my opinion, this should have been done this season instead of keeping him on the bench all the time, especially since Madrid wants to bring back their academy graduate. Nico Paz had a good season with Italian club Como, scoring 6 goals and providing 8 assists. Let me remind you, the Argentine is only 20 years old. He spent 8 years in Madrid's system, and of course, he can be brought back for just 8 million euros. This is a buyback option. It seems like this would be a good and sensible deal. Meanwhile, according to sources, Rodrigo's representatives are already discussing a transfer of the Brazilian to Manchester City this summer. Manchester needs new players, and Rodrigo's future in Madrid is still uncertain. And possibly, as we've discussed before, Rodrigo might be the very player who should be sold to make room for new transfers. But for now, Xabi Alonso is in no hurry to draw any conclusions. Rodrigo is a Madrid player, and I will speak with everyone who belongs to the club. They deserve it, and it is necessary. Rodrigo is an exciting player, and he will be very useful to us. So, let's briefly sum things up for today. Our legends Modric and Vázquez are leaving Madrid, and Vallejo is definitely departing as well. Rodrigo, Mendy, Fran Garcia, Ceballos and Endrick are still in question. Trent and Jose have already arrived in Madrid, and contracts with Álvaro Carreras and Nico Paz are about to be signed. There is also talk about Enzo from Chelsea and Palacios from Bayern. These are players who could move to Madrid because Xabi Alonso needs a midfielder to replace Modric or Toni. That whole position is vacant. Well, I don't know if these transfers will actually happen or how much we can trust these rumors at all. For now, I can't say anything, but this possibility does exist. We will find out about this very soon. History is about to be made. Hala Madrid, wrote Xabi Alonso, and we have a lot of exciting things ahead in the coming days. That's true, and it's very interesting. We'll be keeping an eye on it. So subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who watched until the end. And of course, I'm looking forward to your opinions in the comments. Write your thoughts, I read all the comments. Thank you and goodbye.